what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Tropical NHL back at it again for a brand new YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about something that's been said by a former Montreal Canadiens at TVA Sport on the show JC. We're going to be talking about it because for me it made some sense. Like, I'm not saying it will happen, but I would be down if it does. Like, it's a pretty good idea. So yeah, before getting into that, I invite you guys to subscribe. We're trying to get the 4K subscribers before the draft. I'm going to be making daily Habs and NHL videos on the channel for the entire summer. So if you want to be updated with everything that's going on, subscribe and turn on post notifications, as well as the like button. Let's try and get 100 likes on this video. Do you guys love the hoodie, man? Do you guys love the hoodie? I just started a brand. Yes, a clothing brand. It's not linked to hockey or the channel, but I'm doing some hoodies, I'm doing some t-shirts, I'm doing some hats and all of that. We just dropped those hoodies, so if you guys want to go check it out, buy it, or just watch the website, the link will be in the description down below. It's called The Floating World, which comes from a Japanese kanji that means living the present moment. And the logo was inspired from my half Arabic descendants. So yes, you're not obligated to. If you want to go check it out, I'll put the link in the description down below. So yes, Maxime Lapierre a couple of days ago on TVA Sport was on JC, you know, Jean-Charles Lajoie's talk show that comes almost every day of the week. So sometimes they say some pretty controversial stuff out there. Sometimes they say some pretty dumb stuff out there. But Maxime Lapierre came out and said some pretty interesting stuff, in my opinion, about Tyler Bertuzzi and a certain Ryan Reaves. He said that if he was Kent Hughes or just the GM of the Montreal Canadiens, he would be targeting those two guys during the summer. I mean, Tyler Bertuzzi is pretty good. He played for the Detroit Red Wings for a really long time. He got some pretty decent season. I mean, in 2021, 2022, in 68 games, he got 62 points for 30 goals, man. That's absolutely insane. This year, it was a little bit tougher for him at the start of the season, but when he got traded to the Boston Bruins for the playoffs, he turned into God mode. I mean, in the playoffs, he was probably the best forward on the Boston Bruins. He got 10 points, 5 goals, 5 assists in 7 games. And if all the Boston Bruins players played just like Bertuzzi did, I can guarantee you that the Florida Panthers wouldn't be in the Stanley Cup final at the moment. He has the grit. He would be a perfect fit, in my opinion, to complete the duo of Nick Suzuki and Cole Caulfield. I mean, he's a pretty big guy. He plays physical. He plays hard. He would go in the corner to battle for the puck. And I think that he would complement Cole Caulfield and Nick Suzuki really well. So I don't know if the Boston Bruins will re-sign him. I don't know if he's going to go back to Detroit. I don't know if he has an intention to go with the Maple Leafs since he's from Ontario. He would be a pretty decent fit for the Maple Leafs as well. He is exactly the type of player that they're missing in their lineup. For Brad Treliving, he would be one of the guys I would be looking at this summer if I was with the Maple Leafs. But if he's interested in coming in Montreal, if I'm Kent Hughes, I would definitely make him an offer. I mean, yes, he's 28, but he still has a couple of good years left in him, and he would certainly help a lot the Montreal Canadiens to take the next step. Yes, we're in a rebuild, but next year, we're going to start seeing some improvement, and the playoffs are really closer than people think, in my opinion. I think that the Canadiens will be close to a playoff spot if they can remain healthy next season. And the year after, I think they have a decent chance on making them. So yes, Tyler Bertuzzi would be a pretty good addition for the Montreal Canadiens, and I think they could sign him at a pretty decently cheap price. As for Ryan Reaves, Maxime Lapierre was suggesting that the Canadiens could sign Ryan Reaves to go out there and defend the young guys and help another guy on the team, aka Arbor Jacki, to take less fights. Because now it became like a trend. Like, everybody in the league saw how Arbor Jacki completely flipped over Zach Cashin in that fight last season. And after that, in every game, people were searching him, trying to fight him and all of that, just to test him and see how they would do. And since he's practically the only fighter on the Montreal Canadiens, I mean, Michael Pizzetta threw a couple of fights here and there, but he's not like a top fighter in the league. Arbor Jacki had to fight like almost every night, and even though we love seeing him fight, it's not the best for his health. And as you guys could see, he got injured in a fight and he dislocated his shoulders and he had to go through surgery. So having a guy in the lineup playing in the fourth line like Ryan Reaves would help Arbor Jacki to take less fights, and Ryan Reaves would be able to protect the young guys, and it could help the Canadiens get less injuries, because at the end of the day, they're getting flipped because they're a young team and they have nobody to defend them. Like, yes, Arbor Xhekaj is good at that, but he's the only guy that can do it on the team. So I think that signing a guy like Ryan Reaves, like Maxime Lapierre said, could be a pretty decent idea. Now, maybe not Ryan Reaves, but a guy that can fight, that can play on the fourth line, that could let Arbor Xhekaj take less fights. I think it would be great for the team, great for the young guys, and great for the injury list. Because, like, when a guy like Radko Gudas sees the young guys in the team, he's just like, all right, let me flip those kids. Welcome to the NHL type of stuff. And that's how we get injuries. And with Arbor Xhekaj and Ryan Reaves on the team, I can guarantee you that the other teams will think twice before acting. So yeah, I think those two players could really help the Canadiens in the short term. I'm not saying to sign them both. I'm just saying to sign one of those two. I think it would be a pretty great idea. I think that Ryan Reaves is most likely than Tyler Bertuzzi. I really don't think that Tyler Bertuzzi is going to happen. I think he's going to end up as a Maple Leaf. But I like the idea, so I decided to make a video talking about this. Let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below, as well as for Ryan Reaves. Would you guys be down for the Canadiens to sign the guy? I mean, he's a pretty fun personality, and like I said, he could help the Canadiens prevent some injuries. So that's a win-win situation in my opinion. So yeah, give me your opinion in the comments below. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, join the Discord in the description. Go check out the Floating World as well. And I'll see y'all later today for another video. Have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.